stuckness, that hideous experience that you feel when you can't make a decision or you don't know what opportunities there are for you. Ooh, that is why I'm here. Came and had a coaching session, a walking coaching session with a client, and we found this spot here which is quite dense. It's full of brambles and holly. Everything's kind of closed in, and the client found this and said this is what their experience currently is like. So we stood here and we said, you know, what is that experience? What does it feel like? It's oppressive, there's lots of politics, it's spiky, the energy is not good, and they are feeling low and they're struggling. And what we then said, well, are there any pathways out here? And we could see that there was a safe way through it. It was a little bit tangly. And what we did was we asked what it would be like to just move forward in it. So we're now moving forward through it. And as we move through it, it's going to be tough. And I got spiked by a holly leaf there, and there is sort of some things in the way. But what it comes out into is a bigger open space. And in that open space, there's a little bit more room to breathe. There's a little bit more capacity here. It's not quite as dark. And we just stood in the space. And then what did we understand about it? Well, there are lots of big trees here. There's lots of security here. There's lots of safety here. Lots of rooted things that have been here a long time. And when we thought about the organisational challenges and what was being faced by this person was actually there are probably some core humans in the business. There are some who are like pillars, like these big trees that are either in the way or potentially could be helpful to how this human moves forward. What they realised was is in that space over there, they were isolated and surrounded by the tingle tangles of like nature. And when they were here, there was just some room for them to move forward because there was space. And so we did. We moved forward. We found different trees, and in those trees we identified some influencers, some potential champions, some stakeholders that need to be involved. We also found some of the politics, which was very much the stinging nettles on the floor and the spikiness. And we recognised there was lots of fear in the system, fear. And as we sort of moved forward, we found pathways through it. And instead of just walking and talking, we felt the experience of making those decisions. So what would it be like to go and speak to core influencing people and stakeholders? Well, it would be tough, but it would be okay. Those conversations are possible. And as we did that, what we found is that we started to walk naturally towards a big open space, which we're just getting to now. And the smell changed, the terrain changed. And what we were learning from that is that moving forward can be tough, can be difficult, but in making the plans and using the physical space to feel what it feels like to move forward with those decisions, we were able to kind of find our way through it, if you like, and make bigger and better decisions. So why am I telling you this? What's the point? Because physical spaces like this are around us, and we all have these moments of stuckness. So rather than sitting in it, get out, especially at the moment, experience what it feels like to walk through those decisions, feel the spikiness, but also find those places where you can feel free, open. And in those moments of feeling free and open, what are those bold decisions that you want to make? You know, if you could be 3 times bolder than you are now, what would it be? If you could be the leader you want to be and desire to be, who could you be? What actions would that leader take? And then in those moments, you might find that you walk into spaces like this, where it's big and free and open, and you just get to take a breath and relax. So yeah, don't be stuck. Get out there, experience the walking, experience the talking, experience your own thinking through the ideas, through the problems, and let me know how you get on. Good luck.